What up, though? We gotta talk about it, y'all. I know. I know. Sliding and fighting. Might get a late night workout session in just for the heck of it, you know. Other channel about to get monetized. My beard getting back full. No bull. People tripping off the food stamp saying they finna go ham sandwich, man. We gonna see, man. What's up, man? What's up? What up? I'm getting my weight up and not my hate up. Getting my weight up and not my hate up. Real YouTuber. That boy under fire. You gonna see. Just talking since we're gonna get in here. I know I got on here kind of late. I usually get on here around 6. Usually get on here around 6. That's crashed out, y'all. It's not looking too good for Finesse, y'all. Snoop, you gotta regroup. Yeah, man. It's been a wonderful year, though. It's been a wonderful year, Night Vision Way. Just tapping in real quick, seeing what they talking about. Late night. Let's see if we can get a late one. Man,
you were probably working too hard. You're lifting too big weights instead of just going for the small weights.
The Cali Show.
Smarter by doing this one little trick.
Thank you to eSIM.io for sponsoring this video.
Clerk versus crook. It's a smash and grab pepper spray battle inside a SoCal store.
Yeah, those smash and grab crooks came armed with pepper spray, but they didn't count on the clerk having some too.
So California's crime wave is not slowing down, making this place officially a war zone, where armed thieves are now making moves at all hours of the day, robbing homes and businesses like there's no tomorrow. Meanwhile, local sanctuary police only seem to arrive after the chaos has ended. And because of California's revolving door legal system, it looks like the mayhem here is gonna continue until there's nothing left.
I told you, California crazy.
Young man holding open the door, and then all of a sudden the mob storms inside, heading straight for the display cases with plastic bags in hand. The employee pulls something from behind his back and points it at them, then drops it and grabs pepper spray instead. We believe they were watching us. In this angle, you can see a black car pull up, and then 3 people with masks and hoodies get out and walk toward a side gate. All of a sudden, he realized they're burglars.
It was closing time when a large group of men vandalized the taco truck and assaulted the employees. During the attack, the violent mob yelled expletives in English and Spanish.
LA County today voting.
I told y'all, California crazy. I'm from out there. I'm telling you, that shit it's just like this.
Residents, they say, have suffered financially from ongoing federal.
And I really don't know why.
Funds for rent will be available to people.
Like in California, hella people just criminal-minded for no reason.
That's supposed to be launched within 2 months. Now, they're also reporting that local state of emergency can funnel state money for legal aid as well as other services.
So if your Los Angeles business is struggling, the city will help you out. As long as you blame ICE for all your problems.
I ain't gonna lie. I'll tell you, look, California is just too turned up. The crime is just. People ask me, they're like, man, is Cali really like that? I'd be like, man, unfortunately, man, I wouldn't even. You see how you don't see a bunch of like documentaries and shit in Cali? Like, is that, man? Let me see. I'm gonna get you. I see you already tripping, bro. And the troll, they ain't gonna help me with the trolls, man. I don't need. It's too late for all that, bro. I don't even. I'm gonna get y'all out of here right now. But yeah, it's like people be asking me about California, like, That's the question. Like, is California really like that? I'd be like, man, I'm not even gonna lie to you, but it really is, man. I would not, cause I want y'all to be safe, bro. Like if I didn't care about you, like I feel like somebody that'll lie and be like, man, it ain't even really tough. They lying to you. They trying to get you smoked. They trying to get you robbed. And then like I'll even say it so far as like California is like a wicked place, bro. To where I'll even say, just don't even get caught up with the regular people in California, because people in California are just criminal minded. I done been everywhere in the United States, and I realized that, like California, like in the Bay, everybody's scheming, everybody's scamming, everybody's slimy. I ain't gonna lie, that's why we get along with like the other grimy places and shit. Damn, this shit finna keep going on. That's why we get along with other grimy places, because California really like that, bro. I would shit you not. My partner said he went out there, he moved right back out here. I said, why you moving? He said, it's too fast out there, bro. You gotta know, in Cali, you gotta know what you're doing. If you get in the streets, just be a wolf instead of a wolf. I mean, man, I'm just saying, man, I hear you say y'all done heard me, so I know you from the Bay. Look, the Bay, one of them places is like, I think what he 40 said in that one rap, he said, like, don't get caught up in the Bay. So, the Bay tricky, bro. Like, you gotta be like, I put it like this. If it comes to places in the United States, when it comes to like your smarts happen to be up to be in the streets, your smarts gotta be up in the Bay, boy. Like some of the most smirkish niggas get smoked and backdoored in the Bay. In New Orleans is like that too. But they showing this stuff right here. Hold on. But I tell people though, I be like, man, I wouldn't do it. Like, man, I'm gonna go to Cali. Man, I mean, just be safe out there. People ain't dying out there for nothing, bro. And in California, what the difference in California is, our hoods be stretching for hella far. Like if you make the wrong turn in California, you're gonna be in the hood for a long time. Like I noticed that, like that's what messed me up when I went other places in the United States. It'd be like a hood, then you get out of there, it's a nice neighborhood, then the hood. Like California, our hood stretch for long space. Like it's like if you in the hood, you could drive for miles and miles in California and still be in the hood.
And what nobody's talking about is
ghetto.
this anti-law enforcement attitude is exactly why many of California's sanctuaries are falling apart in real time, and why the crime problems here are only getting worse. You see, it's
you say that every time, Larry.
On police and defund them, and it's one thing to be a sanctuary city that harbors criminals and attracts them, but when you start funding those who benefit from lawlessness, you're going to have real problems. And now, predatory businesses that benefited from an open border hire people illegally. They're going to get a bailout? That's crazy. Meanwhile, there are so many criminals in this place that plundering a law-abiding business or committing robbery now happens all the time in broad daylight. Thugs no longer feel the need to conceal their activities because they're unafraid of any consequence for their behavior. Which brings us to the real reason this place is turning into a total war zone. You can't encourage lawlessness and fund lawlessness.
I'm not gonna lie, boy. California is crazy, boy. Like, dude tried to make the video about me from my old hood and got hit. It ain't up no more. But I told him, I was like, I kind of wanted to tell him in a way, like, bro, you know we can't do that internet shit, boy. You better take that video down. I'm really from the city where they got on him real. I'm like, bro, take that down. And I'm not even the toughest person. It's just Cali really like that, bro. I'm like, man, take it down, man. I'm really from the city. Somebody gonna cost you in real life. And in California, we can't really be like the other YouTubers and do all that. Niggas will try to really kill you out there.
Expect total anarchy to take over, which is exactly what's happening. And no business or homeowner here wants to be the next sob story.
There's no in between out there, neither.
After years of success are annihilated by mere minutes of crime. But sadly, that's what's happening all over the place. Yet local officials say it's ICE's fault businesses are shutting down. It's ICE's fault these places can't pay their bills, which totally disregards the grave these people have been digging for themselves in California for decades. Yeah, that's That's not a thriving
I mean, man,
environment
come
for
on, man.
anything
Y'all,
except more criminal behavior, which
they
continues.
on some movie shit out there, boy. Yeah, so y'all just broad daylight, just regular people shopping. Y'all just running out. This some
To
Ninja
take
Turtles. This
over
look like
more
some
and
shit out
more
some
of
Ninja
this
Turtles or something.
sanctuary on a daily basis.
Aquí están las personas detenidas, chicos.
Executing a lawful criminal search warrant that was signed and approved by a federal judge.
So we're now protecting one type of business that benefits from illegal activity while those who don't get nothing. That's crazy. And it seems totally unfair that businesses losing millions because of state-sponsored robberies and burglaries don't get a state of emergency as well, when it's the state that's refused to lock up these criminals and in some cases has attracted criminals because of its sanctuary policies that won't turn fugitives over to the federal government. And as you're about to see, all this does is tell the criminal underworld in this place to keep on rolling, which is exactly what it's doing. If you travel internationally, you know the hassle of trying to use your phone somewhere else.
Wearing
Nice. This nest ain't big enough for the both of us.
I hate California. I apologize, Cali. I know y'all. I know that's my
at least
hometown.
3 people.
Two
I
simple
apologize,
options.
Kelly.
You can use the pay. Apple right now you can get a game changer. So the next time you travel anywhere, instead of hunting around for a Wi-Fi signal or looking for a Starbucks, don't mess with any of that. Download eSIM.io. Use the code right here. It will also be in the video description. Now let's get back to the video.
You can see at least 3 people dressed in all black wearing hoodies ransacking this bedroom of an Encino home. You can see one of them going into a closet. At one point in the video, you can even hear one of the burglars speaking with someone on what appears to be a walkie-talkie.
That's crazy.
Just get a job, man. You working this hard to be. This is hard work, man.
That sounds like a lookout who's out in the street watching to make sure that the police aren't on their way, that the homeowner's not coming back. This is a sophisticated operation with multiple people involved in it. And the idea
Man, just
that
get a
this guy
job,
right
man.
here wearing all black, that he got up this morning and had a job and a family and just said, you know what, I'm not going to go to work and provide for my family today. I'm going to go out and rob homes with my friends and just made an accidental wrong choice. I mean, that's just a totally ridiculous
Man, hit the like
fallacy.
button, man.
These are
Y'all being
professional
stingy
criminals.
today, man.
These are people who are protected by a justice system that
This is
handicaps
crazy.
police,
Just get a
that doesn't
job,
have
man.
enough police, and that strings these homeowners and the law-abiding out to dry.
If you're gonna
Where's
do all
the
this, you
bailout
might as
for
well
these
get a
people
job.
whose bedroom is getting torn apart right now? Where's the bailout for the people whose backyards
But look, let me
are getting
just
busted
show y'all
into and
this,
their
man.
homes
Let me show you, man.
ransacked?
Our
That's
boy
not
Snoop.
happening.
I'll get back to that,
The
man.
LAPD says this burglary happened.
Our boy
By the end of
Snoop.
2016, Donald Trump had soundly
Our boy
beat Hillary
Snoop under
Clinton
fire,
for the
y'all. Y'all
presidency
favorite
of
rapper,
the United
man.
States, and he was about to be inaugurated in January 2017. However, because of MAGA and
Y'all
Donald
favorite
Trump's
rapper under
perceived
fire, man. What
racism
y'all think
towards
about
Black
this?
America, Snoop Dogg came out with this warning.
So ain't nobody gonna perform for Donald Trump, huh? Which one of you boo ass gonna be the first one to do it?
Which one gonna do it?
I'm gonna roast the out of one of you Uncle Tom ass for doing it. Which one of you gonna do it first?
Who gonna do it?
I was the one that performs for himself.
And even down the line, he came out with this.
I just want to say this real quick, man, on the political shit. All you people for the federal government that not getting paid right now, ain't no fucking way in the world y'all can vote for Donald Trump when he come back up again. If y'all do vote for him, y'all some stupid motherfuckers.
But we all know what happened. January 2025, just 8 years later, guess who performed for Donald Trump's inauguration?
Dun, dun.
Today we'll be at the Nicholas house.
Did all that talking, man. Did all that talking. For the love of money.
Guess who performed for Donald Trump's inauguration?
Man, hit the like button. Y'all turn me up, man. Double tap the screen.
Snoop Dogg.
Damn!
Snoop Dogg went on to defend himself, saying that he was still, quote unquote, a black man, even though what he did was hypocritical. And people called out Snoop Dogg for being fake. Rightfully so. If you're going to stick to a position, then you should stick to a position. But that is not what Snoop Dogg did. And that was the only hypocrisy that Snoop Dogg had in 2025. Just a few months ago, in August, Snoop Dogg went to a podcast and had something to say.
And she had a baby with a woman. Well, my grandson in the middle of the movie like, Papa Snoop, how she have a baby with a woman? She a woman. Oh, shit. I didn't come in for this shit. I just came to watch the goddamn movie.
This situation happened because Snoop Dogg took his grandchild to the movie theater, and there was some level of LGBTQ scene in the movie theater, and Snoop Dogg was pretty much shook. He didn't know how to respond to it, and he was saying...
In a kids movie, though, man, like I said, I'm not gonna do too much talking, man. That's crazy. Like, we living in a crazy, crazy, crazy world when they pitching it to the kids, bro. Because the kids' brain not even developed yet.
Wasn't in the movies for that. And again,
they brain's not
this is
developed
probably
yet.
him just saying how he truly feels about the
kids,
situation.
Man.
However, there were so many people that came out against Snoop Dogg, especially those in the LGBT community, saying that, you know, he should tell his grandson that not everybody will be heterosexual. And in this case, the gay agenda is just, you know, teaching people about the differences of people out there. And of course, not everybody agreed with this. Some people felt like, hey, if you're going to be gay or trans, listen, you have your own time to do that. I mean, people have always been gay in the 70s, you know, 80s, 90s, and even before then. But why do you need to push it in a children's film? Like, why do you need to push that, you know, on television? Why can't you let people make the decision?
It's kind of like, you know, you didn't have the options to even think about that kind of stuff when you was a kid. Like, I noticed everything is paused. It's like, now that's more prevalent. Like, if you just think about it, you got to understand, man. You got to understand. It just wasn't so prevalent. It just wasn't like right up under our nose so much like this. And like now it's like a version for the kids. Like, what the kids got to do with anything? Let them play. Let them play. Let them play around and be kids. Hey man, Mike Fresh. Hey, I'm like I say, I'm just playing the plan. I'm just playing the video. I'm letting y'all see this. Snoop had to really get buck broke. Pause. I gotta say, it's just like, man, this is really, it's kind of sad. It's kind of sad, bro.
People make the decision for themselves instead of basically coercing people into the decision. And of course, this argument went on for months and months and months. And then we found out that Snoop Dogg is doing this.
Love is Love is a record that my kids program, Doggyland, presented me. Where it's the song where it's teaching love is love, it's teaching parenthood, it's teaching the situations that kids and the world is going through right now in a beautiful way through song, dance, melody, and just trying to get more understanding, clarity on how we live and the way we live. And I felt like this music is a beautiful, you know, bridge to bringing understanding. This is a program that we've been doing for years where we involve kids, and these are things that kids have questions about. So now hopefully
it ain't.
You know, help them to live a happy life and understand that love is love.
Now, Snoop Dogg is now...
Enhance your practice
with
bro?
Zoom
White Speed.
What's up, my round?
Peroxide gel combined with the advanced blue LED light ensures superior.
Yeah, you can't just be putting it on the kids like that, man. They too young,
and
man.
Understand that love is love.
Get the kids a chance,
Snoop Dogg
man.
is now changing his tune. He has a
Snoop trip,
series and
Snoop lightweight, man. Come on, man.
And he's now saying that, hey, you know, love is love. He's trying to beat around the bush with it, but
for the love of money, man.
That Snoop Dogg is making an inclusive cartoon that has everything to do with the LGBTQ community. When just 2 months ago, he was not feeling that at all, and people are calling it out.
For the love of money.
Step out of line, and you have clips going viral to where you don't understand some shit that they been understanding and trying to get you to understand, which I don't agree with it, but I'm just saying how they trying to put it in your head.
Look,
try to make people see this stuff all the time.
I just was saying this. Think twice, I just was saying this. When we was young, we didn't have to see. It wasn't in cartoons. We didn't really see people in pub. We knew it's always been around, but it's like, what? I wonder how they feel about it. I bet they even looking like, man, you ain't gotta. It's a few of them that probably feel like, man, y'all ain't gotta put it in the cartoons, man. Like I know a few of them. Like it ain't that serious. I know a few of them that probably be like, we minding our business. Like I don't know, man. And I ain't even trying to act like I'm representing and nothing like that. But I got people like that in my family, and they're not outspoken. They probably wouldn't want it in no cartoon. That's just kind of like dude for to say, it's giving kids an option. Like we didn't have an option like that. It was just boy and a girl, and that's it. Like you heard rumors, you thought about me, you might have, but it wasn't like in cartoons. It wasn't like Paws. It wasn't like when I was watching what show is that? With Jesse Smollett. I was into it and everything. I was watching it and everything with Terrence Howard. Power with that power. When that scene, I said, "Oh yeah, I'm good." That's how I could tell I'm getting old now. I certain stuff I just can't do. I just, if people mad at me for being normal, then I just, hey, oh well. Nowadays, you weird for being normal. Like if something, man, look, we in some totally different times. I'm gonna just be honest, like, and it's like, look, live your life. I ain't got nobody attacking nobody, bro. Like, ain't nobody attacking. Ain't nobody attacking nobody. That's the thing now. Like, people always want, just because you call something out, people want to feel like they've been attacked. Ain't nobody attacking nobody, bro. But like he say, he with his grandson at the movie theater, like, man, what part of the game is? I don't know how to answer this question. But then it's like, he lightweight gotta answer the question because he can't. You see what I'm saying? It's a cold game, man. It's a cold game. Snoop took the bag, man. Think twice. Y'all subscribe to Think Twice podcast, man. Buddy, what up? You see what's going on?
I don't agree with it, but I'm just saying how they trying to put it in your head. They try to make people see this stuff all the time. Because even if a kid, ain't thinking to be that way, never was that way, ain't got that, by them vividly,
and we can speak on it. Ain't nothing wrong with speaking on it.
People mimic what they see, especially children. Your big grown ass be scrolling on the internet and be influenced by other grown people. So I know for a fact children is being influenced. So even if they don't have that inside of them to be that way, by them seeing it all the time and putting it in their face, make them go and try.
Now you went from calling out the agenda to being a part of the agenda. All right? And again, I don't have a problem with people who believe in whatever they believe in. Let's say, for example, you support the LGBTQ community. You support trans rights, okay? If you do that, that's on you.
Why y'all so upset, man? Why y'all? It's a topic that everybody talking about. I'm just talking about it like everybody else, man. Don't be mad at me, man.
At one moment, somebody can buy you.
Look, I'm a YouTuber, man. I'm doing my YouTube diligence, man. This is a topic, we got to talk about it. I ain't gonna talk about it on my own. Everybody else talking about it. Look, before I talked about this, I made sure all the YouTubers across the YouTube globe was talking about this. I said, okay, I'm gonna talk about it. And now we're talking about it.
And you can change your mind. We've seen Snoop Dogg do this on 2 different occasions. He's went from being, anti-Trump to working for Trump on the right, and he's been anti-inclusion almost when it comes to the LGBTQ agenda, to now using his platform to promote love is love. And so what does this tell you about Snoop Dogg?
For the love of money.
That people like him are not to be trusted. And let me just say this, and this is a lot of celebrities, athletes, and the reason why it is because these guys are in it for money. And a lot of times, people in the community are black people.
Of course you're in it for money.
Offended when somebody.
Well, Pac said you in the rap game for the motherfucking cash, man.
Days back. Save up to 80% off everything home during Wayfair's big sale.
Well, Pac said you in the rap game for the motherfucker. That boy said Snoop hairline is wild. Hey, man, look, man. Leave the people that's going bald alone, man. Look, leave the people that's Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't know people be taking that going bald shit kind of rough, man. And girls be hard on niggas that's going bald. That's a natural. Take it easy on us, man. It's natural. Some of y'all girls be going bald though, lightweight though. While y'all talking though, man, I saw a lady today had a all-out mustache today. Kind of threw me off a little bit. I didn't know what to do. She had a real way, like she had it edged up. I said, well, okay.
You know,
I
they're
didn't know what to
offended
do.
when somebody makes this choice. But ultimately, entertainers are entertainers. We've heard so much from our cultural leaders, such as Malcolm X, that we should never depend on entertainers or athletes to lead political agendas because they don't have a real voice. They are already controlled by outside forces. And typically we see when it comes time for elections, who do they use to, get the voices for us? That they use the D.L. Hugleys, they use the Cardi B's, they use the Snoop Dogs. And the reality is not many of these people are loyal to their positions. Now, in the case of D.L. Hughley, he tends to be extremely on the left, but most people are moderate. They will go to wherever the money is at. And the reality with Snoop Dogg is he's somebody you just can't trust. And that's fine, but you need to understand that.
Trying to get his money, man. This is just a
warning to people, in the black community.
Still, you gotta have boundaries, Snoop.
You have to do the work yourself.
You got enough money, man.
We have to do the work ourselves. And this is something that we're gonna have to understand. Most of the people that we trust and believe in, especially if they're, in the higher societies, listen, they're gonna go whoever writes the check. You'll always see them at Black Lives Matter protests. I mean, anything that's, kind of left-leaning. And then they live typically lives that are hypocritical. And I want to bring out somebody like Serena Williams, who is a, kind of an advocate for Black Lives Matter. And she calls out, racism and oppression. She just had this situation with this whole cotton thing, at the hotel in New York City. And then right at the Super Bowl, you have Serena Williams engaging in the Crip Walk. I mean, this is interesting. I mean, some of the people that are the biggest
ain't even doing it right
are celebrities. And the only way to control celebrities is to use your own money to spend that money on celebrities, all right? Versus letting somebody else spend the money for you. The one thing that we must give credit to the LGBTQ community is they can get funding to push what they need to have pushed, all right? And even if a person doesn't believe in the LGBTQ community, they have leverage, and if you talk down on them, they can just punish you. We've seen other groups do this. This is a strategy that blacks tend to not want to adopt, but it works, right? It works if you have people who are sympathetic to your needs, and you're also funding that agenda, and everybody who wants money or wants to use their platforms, and it works if that person cannot even criticize you to the point, and if you do, you're not going to get an opportunity. I don't know how many artists that I've seen, those people who drop the derogatory F word. In the black community, when I was coming up, using that word was just using that word. Sometimes you use it blindly without even meaning a homosexual slur. But that word is almost not used at all, at least on social media, because they have punished it, right? And then even if people disagree with certain things, like look at what's happened to Just Hilarious, just giving an opinion on trans women or trans men, which in my honest opinion, it was not a disrespectful opinion. They can punish it. So either you're going to get punished for what you have to say about it or not talk about it at all, or you can come out here and get this money. And then Snoop Dogg behind the scenes, what he said on that podcast is actually what he honestly feels. I mean, being from California and that generation, in the 90s, like I said, being a gang member, homosexuality is something that is not encouraged in the black community at that time, or even introducing that kind of ideology to kids. This is how most people, especially in the black community that grew up at that time, look at it. But when you have money and you have influence and you can change the narrative, people have to adopt that narrative or fear otherwise. And that is called leverage. These are the things that, as the black community, as we continue to go forward, we have to adopt some of these things. And that means with establish some leverage with either Republicans or the Democrats or both. The Jewish community establishes leverage amongst both parties. And so it doesn't really matter who wins the election. And everybody's going to end up, for the most part, Democrat or Republican, pro-Israel. I've never seen a president that's not pro-Israel. That's called leverage, and it's intelligent. This is the same play that the LGBTQ community does it. They get leverage. And once you get leverage, you can make people who don't even like you or don't even agree with what you're talking about buy into what you're trying to teach. So, guys, what do you think? It's your boy, L.C. Jackson. Back at it again.
Man, look, man.
What's up, John? This is for you. You start the bell?
Get tight with your kids. Get tight with your kids. Get in their business. Be real avid. This is still God's world. It's still God's world, y'all. So
Chicago mobs
have have spiritual vigilance and just know, man, we done strayed a long way. We done strayed real far from morals. Our moral compass is real scattered. But just know, even though we in some wicked times, we smack dab in Revelations. The internet then gave us like I told you, the internet gave us a little extra layer to sin. It gave us a little buffer to sin. We think if we just sit on the internet, God don't see us. God see us when we off the internet too. And just keep in mind, I ain't gonna say too much. Don't surrender to this internet. Don't surrender to the times. That's why you the parent. That's why that's your child. If you gotta be the bad guy, you ain't there to be friends anyway. And you definitely gotta have vigilance with your kids, so y'all gonna really put it in a kid's vitamin, like y'all really gonna smuggle it in the kid's vitamin. That's crazy. I'm saying, man, just be in your kid's face, check up on them. You might want, hey man, I ain't gonna say too much, but nah, bro, they basically making it like you gotta surrender to the times. Like we just gotta surrender to the climate. Like, nah, bro. Not the 80s, babies. Not if you grew up with a praying mama and all that, man. It's like I say, it's getting crazy. It's getting wicked just to be. You looked at like a bad guy just for being normal, bro. Like you can't even say nothing. I can't say nothing, but you can put it in a cartoon. Think about that. Think about how crazy it is. Like I'll get canceled, but you could put it in a cartoon, though. That's not fair, man. That's just not fair, brother. But we living in some crazy times. Your boy Finnese2Tymes, he done crashed out. That thug bug, man, like, I guess if you make $1 million, you don't want to just sit your ass down and just be a millionaire and be happy, man. You getting booked for shows, you crashing out, but Finesse been going through some things. Hey, man, just hit that like button. Call me what you want and just hit that like button. Your boy Finnese2Tymes, man. I don't know if y'all know too much about him, but I don't know, man. This story sound kind of crazy. I'm gonna let y'all listen to it. Y'all tell me what y'all think about it.
Reports the top 3
I'm off that CBD. That's Stowe CBD. I don't know what y'all be talking about.
This my little man. He the fall guy. He the one finna, take care of business. So when the police pull us over, YP take his fire from out the back seat and put it on him. He ready to take his charge like a real nigga. He don't gangster. We men, we from the street. It's protocol. It's real nigga. This what's going on. Same way when Lil Marcus was in the car with me that's how it's supposed to go. This real nigga, protocol, street nigga. And that's why I said, no love is not a street nigga. He ain't done nothing street. He ain't been no jail. He been in jail for a gun. He ain't been in jail for finding mother. I go to jail for fine pistols. I don't go to jail for toting pistols. See, you niggas go to jail for toting them. You niggas go to jail for looking good with y'all gun, toting pistols. I shoot pistols. Yeah, all my charges was discharging. I shot it. I wasn't just totally looking good with a mask and just... No, I'm not you niggas, man. I'm really letting on. That's what I go to jail for, getting on.
It's just so disappointing because Finesse really got talent, too. That's what's so crazy, man. That thug bugger really had you tripping, got millions of dollars, and you still want to do all this. Still want to ride around with drugs and guns. You ain't got nobody to do that for you. You can leave that at that. It ain't even that serious. That's what I used to be with niggas, man. They be riding around with guns, drugs. I know, man. It's like, I know we thugged out with it. Like, do we want to go to jail? Do we have to go to jail? Like, we can't leave none of this shit. I sent one of my partners to see one of my other. I sent one of my partners to see one of my other partners. That boy ride around with everything in his car. My partner said he got up in the car and got up out of there so fast. Like, boy, don't ever send that nigga over here. I don't know. Like, okay, the getting caught part is not fun, but to some people, the getting caught part is like a part of the game. We're gonna do some time. Everybody got to go to. No, we not. Being locked up is boring as shit, boy. It's not fun. That part is not fun at all.
Niggas, man, I'm really letting off. That's what I go to jail for, getting off. Long story short, he's called No Love, trying to take the gun off of him and put it up on the.
Turn me up, man. Y'all double tap the screen.
Up on the devil seat. 15 squad cars pull up, got guns on the whole.
And they said they invented Infinity Stones.
Then pump fake trying to take the gun off of him and put it under the seat so everybody can have the charge. What the you gonna put the gun under the seat for everybody? Guess what No Love told me out his mouth? I said, but you know you got that gun under the seat, they finna try to charge all of us on federal. You can't do that. I'm gonna go to the feds. You know what No Love told me out his mouth?
Look. See, this is how you know when your wisdom just getting to another level. Like, you shouldn't even be in the position where this is happening for Finnese2Tymes. This shouldn't even be happening to you, man. From what I know, you're a famous rapper and you got money. Why this shit? Get me the damn rap career. Damn. Get your money and sit down somewhere and make your music. Like, I hear the story and everything. I'm listening and everything. But in my mind, I'm like, why are you even putting yourself in a position where you got to even tell me this story when you rich already? Sit your ass down somewhere. Now you finna fumble the bag.
On my grandmama, on all my kids.
I'm going to let y'all hear my boy, urban politicians talk about it.
Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman.
Now look what, this my boy right here. He done shouted me out and everything before.
UPTV.
He always got some good shit to say. I usually don't play him back, but he said some good shit right here.
Tap in my bad, y'all. I had to let a lot of that video in the beginning play, as that was circulating all over the internet yesterday. I was seeing it getting reposted on a few blogs and shared, as Finnese2Tymes was calling out his brother No Love for not holding it down in a situation where he could have just kept the pistol and not had no type of charges, but he didn't want to do that. And he said, hey, bro, you not really like that in the way that you present. You will sell out your own brother for a charge that you're not even gonna get, but knowing that I could go to the feds or whatever. But I just saw that energy in that video, real gangster, real this, real that, and all this. And I said, this just didn't feel right. But today I wake up and it's all over the timeline.
You say who rich?
Now,
well, he ain't rich. He might. I don't know. He not rich. Finnese2Tymes not rich. I mean, if you got like $100,000, you rich. But I guess you gotta have, you know, how this that new generation. You gotta have $1 million in one day, and you gotta have a job where I can make $1 million in a day. You know how let y'all tell it, y'all make $1 million in a day. That's why I'm listening to y'all niggas be blind.
And with these drug charges right here,
he got real charges.
Texas, that's up north, up there.
Yeah, everything, little money there. I don't see. Look, I don't see all this shit. I see this shit on the internet. I don't see it in real life. Maybe y'all hiding that shit in real life, but that's why I'm like, I'm not finna build no facade on this damn internet. Somebody might see me in real life and see I got on the t-shirts, some sweats, and I'm kicking it. Man, $100,000, that ain't even no real money, man. What? Who's that? Who's this nigga right? People love to people love to act like they just, people crazy these days. That's why I don't feel the look. I've had some of the best times in my life avoiding people. Just not, like, I know this is gonna sound crazy, y'all. I just avoid people, period. People come with like talking on the phone. You gotta do favors, text messages and shit, bad energy. I just find, I mean, people usually not down for me the way I'm down for them. You know, it's just like, I found a lot of peace just literally avoiding a human being. Like, I don't want to say, I'd be like, hi. Like don't be my please don't try. Like and it's weird. I know that's kind of weird. But I'm talking about not even just energy. I'm talking about people, any human being. I've just avoiding human beings at all costs, and it's been some of the most peaceful. I don't know why. I don't know how, but it's been some of the most. I got so much clarity, and I'm real polite. You know, I look people in the eyes, I speak, but I've been literally avoiding human beings, bro. Being hella nice just to not be their friend. Like, I don't know. Maybe I won't always be like this, but I don't know. I don't see, I don't feel lonely. I feel no loneliness at all. Like, I don't feel bad. I don't feel like I'm missing a damn thing. Like, the internet helping me. I can watch the internet, the sports season. I mean, shit. The NBA about to start. I got league pass and shit. I got food and shit. A woman is a distraction if she's not 100% on my game. Like if she ain't 10 toes down, anchored down, then it's like it's gonna be a distraction, man. I'm at some peace. I'm just, so I could breathe. It's just, I don't know, man. Maybe I might grow out of it. I don't know. But right now, I don't see it. No, I don't see it. Like people be like, man, I hate that when I seen my boy. I say, man, if you need anything, man, just let me know, bro. I'm a good friend, you know what I'm saying? I'm on my way out. I'm like, bro, I'm your folks, man. We go way back. If you need anything, just hit me. I'm your boy. So he gonna say, as a matter of fact, I do need something. So I thought about it. I got real frustrated. I said, man, I didn't really mean it. Like I didn't mean that shit, bro. Like I didn't think he was gonna really want nothing. I just, you just be talking and shit. I just was talking. I'm like, brother, I'm like, hey, man, not right now. Not punch. I'm saying no. Punch. I'm saying no, bro. I'm just trying to be nice. He in front of his family and shit. He in front of moms, you know what I'm saying? The family bit, so I want to just look good in front of the family. I'm like, man, anything. I'm on the way. I'm like, anything you need, bro, just you don't hesitate to call me, bro. Look, call me, my nigga. I'm not like the rest of these niggas. Call me. I got your back. He was like, as soon as I said it, he was like, nah, well, man, that's crazy, bro. Cause I was just, and I'm thinking to myself, this motherfucker. Call up on that. You're right. You're absolutely right. Got time to actually think about it. I said, damn, this boy. That boy said, man, as a matter of fact, he kind of did it in front of his family, so I had to, but I wasn't expecting that. I was not expecting that. I kind of told him later on, I'm like, hey, bro, I was just kind of bullshitting. I ain't really, you know what I'm saying? I was just kind of trying to look good in front of moms. I want moms to know I'm a good friend. I wasn't really trying to do no shit.
Louisiana and everything like that. I don't know what he had going on out there, but looking at these
Finesse
charges,
crashing out,
all the
y'all.
way from possessions of weed.
I appreciate. Can I get the 20 likes? Can we get the 20?
You know what controlled substance is? They could be meth, they could methamphetamine, they could be drink, they could be pills, whatever. It just all that stuff is controlled substance that will get you guaranteed prison time out here in Texas. Now I don't know if Finnese2Tymes is still
in Texas. They not playing, boy.
We know he just recently went through that last situation where he had turned himself back in, but then he was officially released right back out.
In Texas, they is not playing.
He's having a lot going on as of late. But with these new charges right here, the way that he's been acting on the internet, it felt like Finnese2Tymes, even with that video in the beginning right there, has been on a destination for crash course. Hopefully it's not his
and Finesse can rap his ass off too, boy.
Go to the internet and say that he was popping.
That's crazy, bro.
I said, oh, this dude is just all over the place. And now he's gotten himself some new cases. Now it's 8 total right here, which is major. Just keep it all the way 100. But they will probably small in this and get them lesser down to certain ones and gather more combined. But him taking the drugs into the jail right there, that's something that's super heavy, bro. They don't play about that. You up here, these little...
See, you know you getting high when you trying to smuggle drugs inside the jail. When you trying to smuggle drugs inside the jail, my nigga, you got to be, man. You know how the police be when they, oh, what do we got here? You know, when they find drugs, they be like, oh, what do we got here, baby? You be like, oh, shit. When they help with that flashlight, they, oh, wait. Or sometimes Or sometimes they'll be shady and act like they ain't find nothing and wait to the last minute and be like, "You want to tell us what it is?" Talk to you for hella long. You just make the suspense build up. You thinking they ain't found it. They didn't found the shit, put it away and everything. They talking to you and everything. They didn't. You like, damn, they searched back there and everything. They must have didn't find it. They talking to you for 45 minutes and shit. They didn't found it, put it in the bag, put it away, and they didn't had a whole conversation with you and everything. You like, last second, they like, yeah, so we found it. You like, God, this nigga. You like, God damn. You could have just, I'm having a heart-to-heart with you. I didn't talk to you. I didn't pray with you. I'm trying, you know what I'm saying? You thinking it's good. You didn't talk to the officer. He still got it. You're like, oh yeah, I still. Yeah, man, hey. You trying to smuggle drugs into the jail, you getting hot, bro. Speaking of that, though, I'll talk about that later.
You up here, these little country towns in Texas, everybody know, going through them little counties, bro, they gonna get it up out you every single time they catch you with anything. They gonna treat you like the worst of the worst. So Finnese2Tymes, it seems that bro got a lot going on. He going through a lot, dealing with a lot, but he's putting himself in these situations, bro. It ain't no finger pointing. It ain't nobody else taking these cases. Ain't none of that fall guy stuff. With riding around with all this stuff, I can't understand it at this point in time, bro.
Why are you doing this, bro? What are you doing?
They run your license
plate. What
plate.
the hell are you doing?
Ain't up to date on your car. There's a high possibility you're gonna get pulled over. And when they run your name, they're gonna see your list and your track record, like you say. I don't just be having a firearm, I shoot firearms. Which is true, you do that. All that's cool. But what you did in the past follows your future forever. So
see, that's why I rock with he said, which is true. You do that's cool. Oh, that's cool. But the police know it too though. Listen, man. Life's short, bro. Life is short, man. If you get a shot to be a rapper and you making money, just sit your ass down, man. Get a coloring book or something. Sit down, man. What is she doing with drugs in the car?
You want to do that, then you need to be like this. When being like this,
hey, but you know that's that life, man. I guess you can't escape the life.
And why are you riding around with dope in the car? Why would you even try to take the dope inside of the jail with you? Hey, they done got you already. You know you're getting booked. You might sneaking it in. You know they finna go search you when you go back there. You're not getting out. So when they search you, now you just got yourself a whole nother case. There's luckily wasn't no gun or nothing or no weapon, but they
sneaking drugs inside the jail.
Having that type of record that he got, they can get you some more federal time. So Finnese, like I say, bro, he been on a real live crash course, and it's been displayed all over the internet. Dog has had a very tough year from the situation with his family, his mother. That turned up to another level. Then the situation with him having to go to the feds with the little dude King and his mother and all that. Then the situation.
Yeah, he been having a rough. It's been rough, bro.
Him and his girl.
Finnese been going through it, boy.
I don't know what happened with that situation. Then he had the situation at the club just now. Bro just got a lot going on, bro. He need to sit back and relax, take a chill pill. I don't know what's gonna come of this. And I
just sit back and be a famous rapper, man.
Boys who be felons who get caught with
Finnese can really rap
too. Ain't like no bricks or nothing like that. Bro, they be jamming boys up out here in Texas, bro. This is a place where they love to lock niggas up and they like to hide.
My cousin got caught with a doobie and had to fly back and forth to California to go to court for a doobie.
System about just keeping it all the way 100. Finnese2Tymes got to get his own act together because he in his own way right now, bro. This ain't no, let me point the finger at my brother.
Imagine the police catching you with a doobie and trying to act like they caught you with a pound of weed. This is back in the day. And you being from Cali and you got to fly back and forth to Cali and take off work to go to court and all that for getting caught with a doobie because you visiting from California. I told my cousin, I said, you got that little piece. He was like, nah. He's like, man. And I'm like, no, I'm looking at him like, we in Texas. I'm looking at him like, no, we in Texas, bro. This is different. He thinking it's Cali. In Cali, weed down there legal in Cali. It down there was like legal in the 90s. The police didn't trip. He thinking I'm like, oh, damn. Police, we got a live one. I'm like, man, they found a little itty bitty try to put that boy under the jail. Y'all bucking him. What he talking? What is he? What's that? I don't know what you talking about. What you on? Uh-oh.
Brother, let me blame my mama. Let me blame this person. Let me blame that person. Fam, you was in your 30s. You was a real live adult. You got kids.
He in his 30s.
Family depending on you. When you go outside and leave
Can I
your
get the
house
20
every day,
lights?
the objects are supposed to be back home. Now, if you had to defend
Hey,
yourself,
Coke
protect
Bugatti,
yourself
can I
and
get the
everything
20
like
lights?
that, cool. But this right here is dope feed.
Can I get the
So I'm
19?
keeping
Can
it
you
all
hit
the
it
way
for me? Can I
100,
get
bro.
19?
And I ain't trying to put nobody down for no drug addictions. I don't never do nothing like that. I don't judge nobody. But you going down on some real humbug stuff. This ain't for somebody who's a caliber rapper who can be booked for a show. Y'all got to understand this. It's thousands and thousands of rappers across this country. It's only a small percentage
Appreciate y'all, man.
Look. For a show in different places for just appearances, features, or whatever. This is you.
Courtney Highland, what up?
In your own mind, blocking your own business. You most definitely became one of the #1 contenders for the capital C's this year. Controversy, chaos,
man, people be
conflict,
getting in their own way, man. People be crashing out and just getting in their own way, y'all. People be getting in their own way. It's a lot of toxic people, and the more light you have, the more you're going to attract toxic people. They're going to surround you, and the toxic people got us outnumbered, so it'll make you feel like you're falling out with this person, falling out with that person. But nah, narcissist people, looky-loos, monitoring spirits always attract your light because you're anointed. This might not be for you. I don't know who this is for, but you're anointed. And people don't like it. And it's more of a burden than anything. People don't know that. They mad at you for it. You just blessed to have it. And it's a good thing, but you got to have it while you're secluded. You can't be a part of everything. You can't be around a low vibration energy. People going to get jealous of it and try to bring you down instead of being happy. It ain't the 90s where people like the cool people. People hate the cool people, especially if you spiritually cool. If you got spiritual street knowledge, they're going to try to take your head off. How are you today? I'm doing all right. I'm just doing this in this live, man. Just doing it live. Do say, man, it's a shitty show, man. Look, we just chop it up in the car. People like the realness, man. I just chop it up in the car. And then, you know, of course, y'all know what I do. Y'all seen the shorts. Y'all seen the videos. Y'all know I'm a superhuman sitting up here. Y'all know I'm a superhuman sitting up in here. Y'all do. I mean, I keep it. I used to be able to show my arms, but I can't show them no more. I used to be able to show out a little bit, but I done got too big now, so I got to keep it. I got to keep it under wraps. I done got too big now, so I got to keep it under wraps now. I can't really. I'm not puny no more. I done got back. I'm back, you know. I'm back, man. But people tripping over these food stamps, y'all. What y'all gonna do? Is y'all tripping over the food stamps? Is y'all getting food stamps? Y'all getting stamps? Because food stamp camp, I'm hosting a food stamp camp. For those of y'all, I'm hosting food stamp camp.
Never has to know.
Let me know y'all can sign up. You know, give me your PIN number to your bank. Give me your bank PIN number. And I'll draw the money out myself. And you can trust me.
If the government doesn't reopen by November, EBT will not reopen either. So nobody is getting no EBT, no help, no Medicaid, no nothing. And the government knows that. And so many people right now are in a panic, as they should be, because people have children. People need Medicaid. Older people need Medicaid too. Like, y'all having to shut down because y'all don't want to come to a decision. Y'all don't want to do what y'all got to do. And November might be a very horrible and kind of semi-violent month.
Damn.
Because the government is not understanding that this is crucial. Like, people will not have food, people will not have medicine, people will not have the things that they need for their kids or for their old for the people that they.
So it's gonna be violent.
And everybody's sitting here. I'm already seeing the videos talking about, like, if you see me starting to rob this place, mind your business. And I see a lot of other people who say, like, you know what, I'm just gonna like turn a blind eye.
People about to rob people for them.
Needs to understand that. Instead of judging and instead of sitting up here talking about, oh my God, just get a job, just get this, just get that. Okay, food stamps, have your opinion about it, don't care. But Medicaid, people who are actually older use food stamps. People who are older.
People outraged behind these food stamps, bro. People not playing. Y'all better, boy.
Whatever y'all got to say. The government shutting down is affecting a lot of people right now, and especially the people for the month of November who is not going to get food. I've seen people on here talk about where they got a letter from the government or something like that talking about that their food stamps will not come in, their Medicaid will not come in. It just won't, and that's it. So if the government doesn't come to a decision and reopen before November, nobody is getting what they need.
Couple different things that we got to mind through right here is, under no circumstances are you going to see me out here doing crime. Under no circumstances will you see me out here doing crime.
People ready to, hey, look though.
That's just got to be in you. It's not.
Nah, man. People look, y'all.
In you, it's not of you. People
tripping, y'all. Hold on.
Steal because they're not getting a handout.
Nah, y'all not, man. Y'all not.
I need sleep.
People ready to go to war behind these stamps.
I was just going into zero gravity.
Y'all better be careful out here, man.
Everything so that they can continue to Obama.
Look.
I'm gonna tell y'all straight up like this. I just got that text that the link is definitely cut the off for November. Y'all better stay the out of my way in these stores. I'm walking out with carts and I'm not paying for shit. Trump, if you won't start looting, what's gonna happen? Before my kids go broke like Jack, I'm gonna be stealing like it ain't no tomorrow. I am going to go in that store, get everything I get regularly. I'm going to bag my shit up, swipe my link card, as soon as that ain't no pending balance on there, I'm going to walk the out. And I'm going to have one of my cousins with me that'll punch your hard. You're going to think a Jet 2 holiday hit your if you think I ain't finna walk out that store. And please follow me to that motherfucking car. If you feeling motherfucking you ain't going to make it back to your motherfucking position at that Walmart store. I'm telling you. You want to take some link? Like, I don't be taking already. Watch this. It's okay.
It's there's new movement online amongst ghetto people that are basically saying that they're going to take to Walmart because for those of you that may not know, Walmart is actually the largest grocer inside of the United States of America.
And they not playing. And look, they basically at Walmart, they be having them old greeter. Look, you're gonna have to get a youngster up in the front because you know them old greeter people. You know, Walmart be trying to have the old greeter people. They been at Walmart for 40 years. They be wobbling, speaking to people. Somebody gonna be to push grandma down, trying to get up out of there. So go on and put one of the little sturdy little youngsters up there. Cause them old men, they be, hey, let me see your receipt. They fit to get shoved down to the ground.
We want trillions of dollars. Never mind.
They're not playing behind these food stamps. I stopped talking. I stopped messing with these food stamp people, but they kind of hostile.
They are going to start taking to the streets.
I need them though.
The government talking about no food stamps November. No food stamps because of the shutdown. No food stamps, no food stamps, no food stamps, no food stamps. So people can't go get food.
Jose, grab everything?
People will not be able to go buy food anymore. People can't even sell food stamps, even though that's kind of what they trying to
stop. So they say grab everything.
Food stamps, but
people can't sell their food stamps. Some of you may not be familiar with what that looks like, so let me explain it to you.
Look,
this has been going on since the beginning of time.
Look, this is how you know now, Anton. Look, Anton Shady, he for the snitch. He dropping dimes on the food stamp game. Raw and uncut. Boy, he snitching. Boy, he talking too much. Watch this. He for the drop a dime on the food stamp game. Look.
Have witnessed is a lot of times people would get their food stamps. Sometimes they would get it on a little, back in the day, they got the booklet of the food stamps. Now they just get the debit card, the EBT card, and they go into the store.
They're trying to regulate the food, man.
They say, hey, listen, we'll make sure that we buy your food. If you're getting a good deal, you may get 60%, 75% on the dollar. If you're getting a bad deal, or if you're just really desperate, you don't want to bust it down for a real one, they give it to you for half off. So whatever it was that you was going to spend in cash, you give them the cash. They then go in and check out for you. They use all of their extra benefits.
I'm trying to get $400 for my $200.
And saying that they need it for their kids, they go get the cash. And then they do whatever it is they want to do with the cash. Get their hair and their nails done, go to the club, take a trip, whatever. That's what selling your food stamps look like. For those of you that may not be familiar.
Thing is, people selling their food stamps to people that need food because nobody can afford food at this given moment.
Shout out to all of the septum nose rings. The septum nose rip theory is true.
You know what, governments? I don't know if y'all thought this out all the way. Maybe y'all did. I don't know. But since y'all cutting everybody off of food stamps, y'all pausing food stamps, can't nobody buy no food. Guess what? Stealing. People, they got to get their food by all means. People got to get their food by all means.
Hide your food.
Into the Krogers, the
you might get knocked down. You might, well, look.
They're going to be going into these markets.
It's a food stamp culture out here, y'all. And they about to rise up against the machine.
People is going to be going to jail for not stealing.
The food stamp protest.
Not stealing clothes, not robbing people. People about to.
If they have a food stamp protest, boy, look. They might have a food stamp protest.
Self-checkout is about to get hit bad. I hope y'all know that. I hope y'all know.
They letting y'all know.
Listen, why they still got their hair done and they got their tattoos and they
It's about to get bad, bro. You might be walking down the street with some canned goods, crack you over the head with a canned good over my manhood. You might get cracked. Oh, you might. They letting it be known. They is not playing around.
And you can hear the kids in the background.
Food stamp
Some
camp.
of these content creators, you might even
crack
hear
you over the head with a canned good about my manhood.
Because it needs a new 9-volt battery.
Hey.
All the perks with a PF Black
Hey.
$24.99 a month.
That CBD got my mind. It got me, y'all. Got me paranoid. Got me.
They warning you.
You know how at night you be seeing clothes in the night and they look like the clothes be moving when the lights off. You be like, is there somebody up in here? You know, when you get that good CBD and you see the cover and the lights be off in the cover, you be looking at the cover, you like somebody up under here? Wow, you gotta watch these niggas, boy. Watch them, make sure. Watch them, boy. Hey, you know how you see that cover, you be like, somebody, hey, there's somebody in here. I just had one of the moments real quick. I almost freaked out on camera. I had to play. I thought somebody was in my back seat just now. I had to play it cool. Like, I'm on camera. There's nobody in your back seat. But I thought I looked like that. I thought somebody might have to look back at y'all like, he's gonna have to get me. Cause the show gotta go on. You know what I'm saying?
That they're going to start stealing. So you better send them their taxpayer
They should start now while the shelves are full.
We had honest people actually buying their food. Now them honest people about to turn fucking dishonest. Hope y'all hire more security.
This country is a fucking joke. It's a joke. You mean to tell me they're taking food stamps out of people's mouths for the month of November? Are we talking about everybody in the country?
The level of entitlement is crazy.
Boy, hey, they about to go. Boy, look.
Food stamps for the month of November. Is that what we're like? Are we really saying that? Are we really saying
they really saying
we need
it
to save some money? So we're gonna make sure underprivileged people cannot eat. The fact that we have billionaires sitting on so much money and they could take $1 billion out of their pocket.
Take it from the people. Take it from the billionaires. It used to be the millionaires.
They can take the billionaires out of their pocket.
And let's make it sure that we give it to the people that's underprivileged. I'm summarizing this for y'all so y'all know what's going on.
And not skip a beat. They wouldn't skip a beat. They wouldn't hurt at all. But they would rather have people starving. That seems more logical. This country is pissing me off.
People,
I'm mad because
people crazy as hell, boy.
Me, myself, personally, cannot do anything about it. And
look,
so this is
this how you know people crazy as hell, right? I'm gonna show y'all this. Y'all gotta see this right here. People crazy as hell. Look, y'all women, stop getting on the internet and talking something. Just slow down. I'm about to let y'all see something real quick, and it make my heart hurt. It hurt my heart to watch this, y'all. This lady, this desperate lady. I'm gonna let y'all see it. It's gonna be like, you're gonna be like, damn, why you going? You going out sad? You going out with the upside down happy face? Look at this. Oh man, listen to this was hard, y'all. Watch this.
Ready to be part of something bigger than just a degree? At Texas A&M Corpus Christi, our online MBA and...
The loneliness epidemic is real. I went to 2 bars, not just one, 2 bars, and I got rejected by not 1, but 2 guys. Now, I usually don't go out like this, but I was feeling like I was starving for affection, and I just wanted somebody to make me feel pretty. Like my mother once told me, sometimes you go out not because you want to have fun, but you want just one person to make you feel special. And I did that tonight. And maybe, just maybe it was out of desperation. Not that I don't have a lot to live for, I have plenty. but I went out hoping to just feel a raw connection with somebody.
You wanted to get laid.
By 2 people. And I felt so terrible that I ended up walking home alone to sober myself up.
This is sad, man.
The loneliness epidemic is so real.
And what exactly did you plan out for yourself? I wonder, getting plastered, getting wasted. She says she got to go for a walk to sober up. She got rejected by 2 guys, which means that she was shooting her shot, whether overtly or...
That's got us hurt, man.
I'm wondering exactly what you planned on doing.
She must not be thick enough. She must. Is she thick?
For a lot of people. Now, it is not that I don't have... I feel like I am a pretty girl. But it is not that I'm looking necessarily in the wrong places, but it is the wrong time. And unfortunately, I have knocked on every door that I possibly could have. And every door has come to me to no avail.
What does that mean? When a woman said I've knocked on every door that's available to me, that means that maybe she tapped on every resource on this, or maybe she went to all of the bars that she thought that would make the most sense.
I mean, when you're a woman and you getting shot down,
with you, I look at this as sad.
It's sad, man. You throwing yourself at people and they like, I'm good. They like, I'm good, ma.
For a very long time, and that
I'm taking my...
Hey, this is going to be a very, very dark time.
You got to turn a woman down nice. You got to be nice. Like, it's okay. Because women be... When you turn women down, they be ready to leave the club. They be like, oh! They be ready to storm out to the parking lot and just go home. Just, oh, my God. Like, it's okay. It's okay.
The best results possible. You said you got it. You said that you didn't want to hear anything. And then a lot of people...
She got to go to the Jamaican bar?
Listen to a bunch of people that didn't have results and sing on. So y'all trauma bonded with each other.
Look, I told you.
And now...
I bought this girl a drink, boy. And I just bought her a drink, but I didn't ask for the number. I just bought her a drink and walked away. She was like, messed her head up, boy. Bought her a drink, and walked. Went outside. She came outside, and I went outside to smoke. She came outside. She's like, you don't want my number? I was like, man, if you want to, I just thought you wanted a drink. You asked me for a drink. Look, that's buy her a drink and walk away, boy. Have her like. Now, some girls gonna say, well, shit, thank you. But some of them gonna be like, damn, this nigga just... And then I see you later, oh, I just thought you wanted to drink.
These are the things that I've been warning people about for a very long time. And that I've said that, hey, this is going to be a very, very dark time for a lot of people that decided that they wanted to go swimming in this pool that got piss in it. And instead of doing the things that makes the most sense to...
Now, this dating field is crazy right now.
Get you guys the best results possible. You said you got it. You said that you didn't want to hear anything. And then a lot of people decided that they wanted to listen to a bunch of people that didn't have results and sing on. So y'all trauma bonded with each other. And now look at you.
The blind leading the blind.
And chasing affection.
Y'all taking advice from people who ain't never been married, ain't never did nothing.
Got options.
You taking advice from your mama. Your mama ain't never been married.
I believe it's a lot of guys that's been getting a lot of game, a lot of insight. Some don't need it.
You ain't never seen a man treat your mama properly. You ain't never seen a man treat your mama properly, but you getting relationship advice from your mama. And you wonder why. And mama low-key hating on you too. Mama, tell him, tell him he's trying to control you. Tell that nigga next. That's why mama ain't never been married. That's why mama single. And you listening to mama. Mama, you out there singing that boys a bit for, man, listen, boy. Y'all tripping, boy. Mama ain't been married or nothing, but you taking a relationship, man.
Others need,
look, you told me, my mama want to talk to us. We've been getting into it. My mama says she want to sit down and talk to us. What the hell I want to talk to your mama for? Your mama.
There's a lot of guys that actually just get the insight and information and they just store it in their back pocket. And now they up. When guys was focused more on themselves, when they was focused more on growth, opportunity, and I see the septum need the
Can we get the 30 likes, man? We just chilling. We just chilling.
We just
we're in the live. We trying to stay alive.
Honestly, she looks like a really flaming liberal. which is not really even that big of a deal, to be honest with you.
You know, we in the live, just trying to stay alive, man. Y'all can hit the like button. Let me get to 30 likes, man.
Most people are regular.
It's a casual little live, man. We just entertaining. We just
normal, regular,
entertaining ourselves on a Tuesday. That's how you know I'm getting old, but I be knowing what day it is. But I be guessing the wrong. It's Tuesday, right? No, it ain't Tuesday. Thursday? No, it ain't that. Damn, what day? I don't even know what day it is. I didn't. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday, Saturday. That's how you know you getting old, boy. You don't know what day it is, boy. It's Friday, but I'm about to turn up. It ain't Friday, boy. It's when? It's Tuesday. You like I used to be just off by one day. Now I'm way off. It's Sunday. I'm thinking it's Wednesday and shit. I'm like, you sure? Football come on tomorrow, Thursday. They're like, man, it's not. You know it's bad when you try to make them feel like they wrong. Like, bro, nah. It's. I'm pretty sure it's Wednesday. Like, girl, I know it's. Listen, you're like, I'm pretty sure it's Wednesday. They're like, it's not Wednesday. It's Sunday. Brian, what up, boy? What up, boy? B, we just on here kicking it, man. We just on here kicking it, man. Having a good old time.
Normal, regular, average human
This lady said she got shot down twice.
The ways that we value each other is different.
Bow, bow.
Facts. You know, women, I think, and they tried to project it over to men. They tried to project that men were the lonely ones, that it's a loneliness epidemic amongst males and women are winning and all of this stuff. But in reality,
man, we be over here just chilling,
hey,
man.
You got to get outside and touch grass. In reality, it wasn't true. It was the opposite, right? It was the other way around. And make no mistake about it, like human beings, we're better together than we are apart, just not like we have been. You know, the happy wife, happy life, the bullying that I've seen from women largely towards men, the negative disposition,
dealing with life, man.
Bad attitudes.
Life, and you got a life back, man.
Somebody sent me a video today where a girl was saying that they just gonna cheat perpetually forever. And it's almost
the best advice I ever got was from a dolphin. He said, man, life might not ever get better, man, but you gotta live. I thought about it, I'm like, damn, that's some fucked up shit. Like, but then I thought about it, I'm like, you know that meme of Alonzo Mourning where he like, that boy said, man, life might not ever get better, man. I said, damn. That boy said, man, I was complaining about something. That boy said, man, life might not ever get better, man, but you gotta still live. I was like, that's some fucked up poetical shit. Damn, you're right. And that's how I be feeling too.
Like you are what you attract, you know? And
that's not
I'm
true.
Just going based off of
you are what you attract. That's not true.
It seemed like she has an extreme level of desperation because she don't even love herself. We'll get there. Let's hear the rest of this.
And every door has come to me to no avail. Also, be careful walking alone at night because I just had somebody trail me.
Ain't nobody trailed you.
It's sad what we do when we're starving for affection. The last person that I was spending time with told me that they liked me, but I wanted so badly to be a girlfriend that it turned him away.
That's weird.
Isn't that crazy? I just wanted a connection. I just wanted someone to hold me and make me feel like the world wasn't ending. And I spent all of my time trying to make this person feel special so that they wouldn't leave me. Just for them to say that I was trying too hard and for them to move on. It's absolutely crazy. So now I'm just listening to my music. Going on like a three.
I think you better let it go.
This I would not advise to you.
Like another
I was in a funky headspace, so I'm doing it. But
and you know what the craziest part about this is?
Got you at the bar throwing yourself at strangers, man.
You know, it allows for us to be able to have a conversation. The crazy thing about this whole thing is they putting this on social media.
That's
you know what I'm saying? Like they're actually putting this on social.
The fact that you actually I went to a bar, I threw myself at two guys and I got rejected, and you saying that on the internet, that is just mind blowing, man. You just broadcasting your L. Like I went to the bar and I just threw myself at guys. I act like I was drunk them way. You know how them girls be act like they way drunk when water so they could throw themselves at guys, and guys still be like, go home. Okay, I'm gonna call you, make sure you get home. Damn, that's gotta hurt to just don't make it worse. Just sit in the house, man. Well, Josh, that's what's up, bro. Don't make it worse, man. If you lonely, just don't make it worse, man. Because ain't nothing, you feeling lonely, you went outside and got Swiss cheese. You done went to the club and got Swiss cheesed. You already feeling lonely. You done went to the club and got shot down. Bow, bow. Girls ain't even looking at you, just no look shooting, no look headshots. Bow. You just like, you ain't gonna turn around and see me? You're like, no. The answer is no. I'm out with the girls. No. Just stay at home, get you a PlayStation. It's man season. You got NBA basketball. You got football going on. You got PlayStation 5 going on. I got to get a PlayStation 5. But look, y'all, I'm about to get off here. I just had to holler at y'all, man. You know, I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. People be like, what's going on with the show? What's going on, man? I don't know. I just be chopping it up, man. And y'all rock with me. I rock with y'all. And we just be having a good time, man. We just having a good old time, man. That's all we trying to do, man. We just having a good time. We keeping up with the current. You know, I'm a YouTuber, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm a YouTuber. Leo, I'm a YouTuber, bro. You know what I'm saying? I talk a lot about spirituality. My narcissist channel is, I got about 10 more subscribers to go, so I have my narcissist channel monetized. So it's just been a lot going on, man. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. You could be a YouTuber too. It's hella easy. You just got to find your niche and jump out there. You could be doing these lives. I know I'll come through your live and be a part of it. So y'all keep it lit, bro. I see y'all tomorrow about 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock.